Attorney Menchaca, can you answer some frequently asked questions about the TN visa?
Sure.
So what exactly is a TN visa?
A TN visa is a work visa, a work permit issued by the U.S. government to people from Canada and Mexico who have a job offer in the United States. That job offer needs to be of a professional level type job, and the applicant, the holder of the TN visa, needs to be a professional. And the visa is, a great visa for people from these countries to enter the United States and have a job.
Okay, so does this mean that with this visa I would be able to bring my family to the United States?
Sure. If we were to get you the TN visa, your spouse and children would also get a visa that would allow them to live in the United States with you. Yours would be called the TN visa, your spouse's and children's would be called the TD visa, D as in dog.
I see. And how many times can I renew this visa?
This is a great visa because there's no set limit to the number of times you can renew it. Unlike other visas where you only have a certain number of years that you can have this visa, you could be on the TN visa in theory in the United States for the rest of your life. So if you have a great job and the company has invested a lot in you and they really like your work and they want to keep you on for forever, they could. As long as you keep having that job offer, as long as you keep renewing the visa, you can stay on the T visa for as long as you like. It's a great visa that way.
Okay. So if I have a university degree but I don't have a professional license, can I still qualify for the TN visa?
Sure. Most of the requirements on the TN visa is that you have one or the other. The reason why it's like that is because, for example, in Mexico, most people get a college degree, a university degree, and then they have to take an additional step of applying for the professional license. So if you studied in Mexico, the requirement is that you have the professional license. At least that's how it is often interpreted at the U.S. consulates and embassies. Now, if you studied in the United States, all you have is the college degree, no professional license. Most of Canada does not issue a professional license, so it's usually one or the other, depending on where you studied.
So, does a TN visa require sponsorship from my employer?
Daniela, it does not. So there are some visas that require a sponsorship where the employer takes on some additional responsibilities that they don't have with regular U.S. workers. With the TN visa, those things do not apply. So there are some companies, for example, that have decided, nah, we don't do sponsorship of visas, and that's okay, and it does not affect the TN visa because the TN visa does not require a sponsorship. So when you read the law, like the Foreign Affairs Manual and the section about TN visas, you don't find the word sponsorship at all because it doesn't have those requirements. So even companies that don't want to apply for visas, they're afraid or they heard stories about how difficult or onerous it may be, they don't have to worry about those things with the TN visa. The TN visa is very employer friendly.
Thank you, Attorney Menchaca.